Hi guys, my name is Jessica Nia and welcome back to this video. Now, this video is going to be really for those of you who already know me, for those of you who has been supporting me all this while, for those of my friends. This video is going to be something more as an expression and declaration of myself. So I'm going to break the protocols of marketing and rather than starting with, here's the 3 reasons why you need to do this. No, I'm not going to do that today. If you're following me on Instagram, I share a lot of tips, how to get over like life challenges, specifically your day-to-day. And I really focus a lot on, not I focus a lot. The main crux of the reason why I share what I share and the tips on how to get over challenges is because these tips actually worked for me and helped me break my own molds, my own limits, so that I can, be here today and live the life that I really want. And just for full transparency, I do exactly what I share with you guys, but to keep this as authentic as possible, what I really want you guys to know is that, I'm still human, and there will be days when this whole thing just gets tough. Not because I'm not happy with my life, but because I am also meeting with my own blocks. I am meeting with my own self-doubt and my insecurities. And so I know that filming this video is going to be very comforting for those of you out there who might be going through a hard time. And for a long time now, I've been always trying to find that level of authenticity and to be real, and to put myself in a position of authority, because I do know with my cancer diagnosis and all the experiences that I've been through, and really being very disciplined with the mind, manifesting health, the treatment, and just getting through life. I know that with these experiences, it would definitely really benefit a lot of people if I structure it and share it with you all. But these things doesn't come with those day-to-day those challenges that I speak about, right? I would love to say to you all, I would really love to say that, hey guys, do this and you will get what you want. Life is not like that, and creating this video and being on camera right now is a way for me to tell you guys that, and to sort of affirm to you that, hey, it's not all as we don't have to make life complicated, but it's not all like fine and happy-go-lucky and dandy and Jessica's gonna go rah-rah. My goal is to keep this as, like I say, as real as possible, and hence reason why you probably see days when I actually come on camera and tell you guys, hey, I didn't have a particularly good day today, right? And I think that it's really important that I share with you my losses as much as I share with you my wins, because this makes the journey all much more human and humane and just more real. So today I had to do something that I'm not particularly very comfortable with. I'm not going to share the full details of it, but the crux of it is I had to challenge myself to do something that I really wasn't very comfortable with, because I had to really look at I had to be really vocal about something that has been bothering me for a long time with work. I'm not really ready to disclose the full thing of that as yet, but I'm always amazed when I come back and I go, oh, I just don't feel like I'm good enough, and I just don't feel nice, right? I I feel like I doubt myself, and I know that by tomorrow I'll be like just fine. But the reason for me filming this is because I really want to show you guys that, you know, this shit is real, right? Life is real, going through work is real, you know, facing needing to speak up for yourself can be a challenge. And for somebody who comes on camera, talk to the camera, talk to you, you know, I'm learning how to negotiate my needs, right? I mean, I shared a few posts earlier this year about, you know, I have few insecurities, and negotiating for my needs has always been one of the most toughest things I had to learn to do. Today I had a chat with a friend. Well, today's not all bad, but you know, I was having a chat with a friend and was telling him that, you know, you need to, when somebody steps over you and continues doing that, you know, I asked him, whose fault is it? Because if you didn't speak out when you need to, and you just sort of, when someone does something bad to you, and you're like, oh, it's okay, you know, when the person apologizes, right, and you go, oh no, it's okay, it's fine, it's not a big deal, whose fault is that? Because you didn't speak up for yourself, right? So it's the same thing, like, sorry, I'm just, my nose is, same thing with work, like, right, like when you didn't speak up for your line, and you didn't sort of like speak up when something is wrong, and you just let something happen, the person who'd keep doing it to you, you know, you cannot really blame them, because first of all, they might not even be aware that they are stepping on your tail, and the second thing is, it's not really their fault because you didn't speak up for yourself, right? So it's the same with relationships, it's the same with so many things in life. I think that it's so important that, you know, we learn how to speak up. For me, the worst thing that I get really angry at myself, I get really frustrated with myself when I don't speak up, when I just do this. Like, I get so, like, it's not easy, guys. You know, it's always not easy to be doing something that you're not comfortable doing. No, it's not. It's tough. Like, you know, you would rather not do it. I mean, look, I have no problem with conflict. You know, if I am being attacked, like I'm being, you know, really like somebody just decided to be really vulgar with me, you know, I might take a while to respond, but I won't let the person get away with it. Like, I would be like, you know, yo, you know, you that was really out of line. I might not react right away. I'm not like somebody who is instinctively reactive. I will think about it, and then I will come back and I'll have the conversation with the person. Like, I genuinely don't believe that anybody should get away with something. Like, if they do something that is not really right, I really believe in putting the person at his place, and I don't believe in letting them get away with it. Because you know why? You can't, like, if you let somebody who, you know, who has done something not very nice to you, and you let them get away with it, imagine what that person is going to do to 3 to 5 other people out there. So you have to think about the consequences of your actions. Like, it's not just about you, it's about other people, okay? In fact, the reason why sometimes we're so afraid of speaking out for ourselves is because we're just really afraid of what the person will think about us. And when you think about that, that's actually quite selfish. When, on the other hand, when you just sort of, no, you know, I don't agree with you, and here's the reason why you shouldn't be doing it that way, the person will be like, oh, you know, I didn't realize I was doing it, maybe. Or they probably know that some people might know that they're an asshole, but, you know, you might be the first person who stands up to them and say, no, F off, right? And he might stop doing it, he might not, but you have learned how to speak up for yourself. And you can always do that in a nice way, in a joking way. But I learned a big lesson in my life, and that is never to let anybody step over you. So, right, the reason, I know I've been going on for 9 minutes now, but I just want to tell you guys that it's totally okay that, you know, we have a bad day, and this is real, right? This is the real thing, and that's what you get when you're actually following me on Instagram and connect with me on social media. There's just so many fake shit going around, and I think that it's very important for those of us who have a degree of influence, even, you know, like for me, somebody who's posting on social media, and I think that it's very important for me to come out here and say to you guys, hey, you know, we all have shit days and it's okay, right? I just posted something today, the 9 things that you can do to stop feeling so shit about yourself. I know that me doing this is going to make me feel a little bit better because I'm doing what I love, and it's something that is out of my routine. The one way to sort of break yourself from that funk is to do something that you don't normally do. And I genuinely hope that this video is going to help those of you who might be having a really shit day too. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing Monday, or had an amazing Monday. It's night here in Kuala Lumpur, and I wish you an amazing Tuesday and an amazing week ahead. I'll see you on Instagram. If you have something to say, please comment down in the section below. I definitely will be more than happy to hear from you. Bye bye.